electric bikes. This is their 750 King fat tire electric mountain bike that they were gracious enough to send over my way to kind of give a review. Actually, the reason why we collaborated was because I reached out to them saying, hey, I'm looking for a bike that I can bring with me camping to kind of bring somewhere whenever I do an RV camping trip. I always wanted a bike to go back and forth from the campsite to wherever we're going to. So I wanted something that, one, can go off-road and it was rugged, and two, had a pretty long battery life. So they were gracious enough to send this out for me to do a review on it. And if you guys are interested in one, I will put a link down below where you guys can check one out. And we're going to talk about the whole bike itself. I am not going to be weighing it because it's a heavy, heavy pig. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It is about 100 pounds. It is very heavy lift. You can blow out your back. And two, we're not going to do a free of body sound test because it is just a basic free of body sound test in there. But there are some really cool features on this bike. And there's a reason why I chose this company to go ahead and work with for the channel. So starting off, this is a bigger battery and motor than usual. This is a 750 watt motor on the back. And then the battery is a 28 volt LG battery. So usually electric bikes I see that usually offer me or I see around town are usually 500 watt motors. This thing is a 750 watt motor with a throttle and also pedal assist. The throttle can go up to about 45 kilometers an hour, which results in about 28 miles per hour down in USA. So it is actually a pretty nice adjustment. Also, I do have a pedal assist feature as well, but majority of the time that I'm riding this bike, I usually always stay in the throttle mode. With the throttle mode alone on a full charge, it says you can get up to about 53 miles, which is super long. I don't know if I'll do that without charging it because I don't want to take the risk, but that's a very, very long way you can go. If you do use a pedal assist, they proclaim it can go up to 80 miles, which is massive. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it because this battery is really big, but you have to take in consideration this bike is heavy. It's about 100 pounds. You do have a 26 by 4.0 tire, which are really wide tires. Those are much beefier than a normal tire. You have to get those things up to rotation, but they do have those proclaims on there as well. The battery is removable, so if you do live in a condo or you do live in an area where you need to take it out, the battery, charge it, you are able to drop this part off right here. The battery comes out, and that way you don't have to worry about theft or leaving it in a condo as well. It does come stock with 2 Shimano hydraulic disc brakes. They run mineral oil. You're going to want something with a lot of power to go ahead and stop a 100-pound bike plus your body weight. So anything with mechanical disc brakes on the bike wouldn't be as good, whereas this has 100 pounds there. Now, not only did the bike look clean to me, yes, it has dual suspension. I mean, the suspension is just a coil suspension. It's nothing crazy. It has a lockout, yeah. There's no air suspension, but it has a black stanchion, so it looks cool. But you have suspension here. You have a little compression post here on the back. That's just like a dropper, not a dropper post, but like a compression post. It does engage. It does work. It's not the biggest crazy features on there. The reason why I really like the bike was, one, like I said, 750 watt motor, big LG battery, but also the screen on here is very, very user-friendly, and it looks very good as well. So over here on this side, we have a control center, plus and minus. We have a power button in the middle. We go ahead and press and hold that. This pops open. We're going to get greeted with, oh, you guys can see it because it is LED, but we're going to get greeted with a car kind of a display screen. Now I know on the here it looks very flickery. It's going to do that because LED, but it displays your power of your battery you're putting out, and over here is displays speed. It tells you your trip and also your odometer and plus battery life as well. Very, very clean, functional setup. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video here and take a picture of it so you guys can see it. I tried taking a picture of it as well, but it does not come out good. I'm telling you, this is very crisp, clean user face, and it's really, really accurate. The throttle, there's very little throttle delay on here as well. That's something I also wanted too, but very quick pickup. It says it can go up to about a 15-degree climb increase if you guys need to on a slope. So I don't have any of that here in Florida, which is no problem. It also does come equipped with a front light as well that you can control. We hold the plus button right here, hold this down for about 3 seconds, and then we have a front light in the front. There is no rear light for the bike, but it is what it is. I'm not riding this thing late at night or in the crazy areas. Now, the bike did come out of a box. You usually ship about 5 days direct to your doorstep. It came out of a box. It was packaged really nice. They are a bolt-on wheel set, so it's a 15 millimeter tool to go ahead and put those bolts in there. It was really easy to put on the bike. Really all you had to do was put on, the brake was already ran. You just had to put on the front wheel, and then you just had to attach these 4 bolts to the front of the handlebar. That was the ease of putting on the bike together. And also you had to put on the pedals onto the crank right here as well. They give you all the tools you need, a pedal wrench, a screwdriver, and also the tool to go ahead and put that onto your bike as well. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go through the whole bike and kind of give you guys a test ride on it. It is a 7-speed shifter on here. I really don't pay attention to this much. in my opinion, on these bikes, they should just be single speed. I know people are probably going to use pedal assist, but just make it one gear. The more gears you have in the back with the shifter and derailleur, it's more for things to go wrong, especially at high speeds. But it's on here. We'll play with it. Just a crazy, or just an easy shifter on there. But again, like I said, I just use the throttle. So let's go ahead and get on this bike. Give you guys a test ride here. Come on, I'm going to pause the video. No. So we're going to hit the throttle. As you guys see, it takes right off. You do have different pedal assist modes right now. So right now I'm in 1. So I'm going to hit 1 real quick. And 1 I think is only going to go up to about, 1 only goes to 27 miles an hour. Okay. But if you put it into pedal assist or zone 3, that's where you get the max speed of 45 kilometers and also 28 miles an hour. So here we go. Now it's in zone 3. We're gonna hit this bitch like this. I already used this today. Go pick up food. Well, actually, let me change my camera angle too. Sorry guys, I'm doing this while driving. You shouldn't not be doing this. So we got right here. And now we're at 30 kilometers an hour, 35 kilometers an hour, 38 kilometers an hour, 40 kilometers an hour, and now I have to stop because there's cars up here. And the benefit to a big fat tire, you don't have to worry about riding on paved roads. I can go off-road onto rocks, dirt, and grass, stuff like that. If you guys ever want to deliver Uber Eats, you actually get a bigger percentage if you deliver on a bike. This will also be a good option as well. Like I said, I have so many of these people reach out to me for e-bikes, but this is actually the only one that looks pretty quality. It is more expensive than the most, but for something like this, I think it's pretty worth it. So that's it. Throw it on the kickstand real quick, pop off it. All the cables already came pre-ran. We got the charge port here. We have the keys right here. They give you 2 keys to go ahead and remove the battery. Now price. The bike retails for, I believe, $2,200. Right now, I believe it's on sale for $1,799. It is expensive, but so far of what I've seen, so far of what I've ridden on it, I really haven't had any issues with it. I'm just going to use it, like I said, as a bike to take in the grass, the pavement, and it should do its job pretty well. They do give you a 1-year warranty on the frame if you have any issues. They do have a 14-day return policy as well, so if you have any problems with the bike or you don't like it, you can go ahead and return it. And it came in, like I said, a pretty easy box to go ahead and use. One downside to this is I do have to put this inside my truck bed to go camping. 100 pounds is going to be pretty heavy, and this probably won't fit on most bike racks because of the weight, so keep that in mind.
Hey everyone, Monkey Wrench Mike here. We're back with another look at an electric bike. This is the DYU King 750 fat tire electric bike. This is a good looking bike with a number of features like front shocks and a shock under the seat. There's a 48-volt LG battery with a battery management system, a 750-watt motor that will peak at 900 watts